ねえ早く連れて行ってまつげそる触れちゃいそうな距離で思考するわばで探り当ててその場しの以上の余計なこと言っちゃいそうな吐息までこの口をキスで塞いで And we're live!
Hey! You can't hear it through Discord, but I'm uploading.
Yay! I can see you 20 seconds later on your Twitch stream.
Good. You probably shouldn't have that open because it'll probably cause a delay. Just have the chat open.
Well, I've got it muted and stuff.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. That's what I always do, so I can see your pretty face.
Oh, shush you. Hey, Cody. Mwah. How are you?
Hi, Katie.
So, hey guys, as you can see, we've got a special guest back. Special guest. It's been a while since we've had you on, so why don't you remind everyone of who you are, what you do, and where we can find you.
There, I'm Misha, also known as Misha's Voice. I'm a professional actor for stage, voiceover, and film and TV. I've been on the stream before, but it's been a hot minute because I got kind of busy with the other parts of being an actor. But I'm glad to be back for maybe this week, maybe a little bit longer. We'll see how my schedule lines up. Happy to be here playing my favorite game, Ace Attorney.
Yes, happy to have you back.
And you can find me on Twitter as @Misha's Voice and on YouTube under the same name. Yep, that's me. Plugged. Hashtag plugged.
Give me 1 second. The chat has decided to not, show up.
Oh. Oh no.
Hold on. Oh, that's weird.
I saw your... Huh.
Oh, maybe it's because Cody said hello before I switched over to the actual scene and before it loaded in. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That makes more sense. Okay. But I can see it there now, which means it's working. Just to be safe, Misha, why don't you try saying something?
Oh, I'm not logged into Twitch.
Oh, never mind.
I can log in. I just haven't logged in a while, and
That's
I was
fine.
like, oh.
Oh, no, Cody said something, so it's fine.
Cool.
Okay, success. Anyway.
Thanks, Cody.
Let's begin. While the game's loading up, would you guys like to hear a story of what happened to me yesterday? Wait, what day is it? 2 days ago.
I would love to hear your story.
So, I've been in Australia for like 10 days for a cousin's wedding. And we got back on Saturday evening, only to find that not only would the front gate not open, neither would the garage door. And our front door has an electronic lock, which we've locked from the inside, so that we could get in through the garage and not risk anyone breaking in. But we couldn't open it because they just wouldn't open for some reason.
Oh no.
I noticed that, excuse me, I noticed that the front sensor lights also weren't working. So, I was like, maybe the power went out. And I was half right. We got a locksmith in. He unlocked the back door, which is not electronic. Turns out, the downstairs circuit breaker tripped, so all our food is ruined. And yeah, the reason it tripped is because something is wrong with the downstairs lights. So we've turned on everything except the downstairs lights. So we are currently fine. We just don't have lights downstairs.
That's fine. Who needs lights? You have flashlights.
Yeah, we have lamps as well. So, and upstairs works fine.
Then it's fine. Then everything's fine. Just sorry about your food.
Yeah.
You can have some of mine. We have lots of leftover sushi.
I would love that, thank you.
Great.
And like, yeah, I'd rather have like the water heater turned on than lights.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I would rather have hot water than lights as well.
Yeah. Also, how's the volume? Does the game... Actually, yeah, I should turn it down a bit. I'll turn the game down to about here. And... Misha, say something, please.
Hey, I'm Misha.
Cool.
Hi, I'm Misha.
I gotta turn you up.
I feel like that scene in Shrek where they're all saying each other's names and Doggy just goes, Doggy!
Doggy! Harold! John Cleese was so good in that movie.
It was so good.
Alright, say one more thing, sorry.
I was gonna say that, like, I remember seeing somewhere that Shrek 2 is the best of the Shrek movies, and you know what? I agree.
I also agree. Like, the third was fine, but I reckon we could have ended at 2, and we've been good.
Yeah. We would have been just fine.
I'm just gonna quickly listen to the stream on my laptop, so please keep saying words.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna keep talking. What else can I talk about? So a fun thing today that I did was I saw a play by some of my friends at the air quotes villains theater called Shakespeare's Time Machine. And it was about William Shakespeare, obviously. And he's in the past in 1592, and the bubonic plague hits, and it shuts down the playhouses, and Shakespeare's just being like an absolute anti-masker about the whole thing. And he's like, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna steal a magical time machine and go to the future and just find the cure for the plague and go back in time and do it. And he ends up in 2022.
Ah! Oops.
Trying to solve the plague, and they're like, oh, you know, like if you just got your vaccine, and he's like, yeah, why don't people here in 2022 just get their magic vaccines and stay apart from each other? And then he's like, oh, and then the magic talking cat who's with him is like, yeah, now you understand, Shakespeare.
Oops.
And that's just what theater is. That's just theater, baby.
Theater is anti-maskers?
No, theater is weird plays about time traveling Shakespeare.
Oh.
And talking cats. And jokes about Marie Curie. Like at some point through their time hopping shenanigans, they run into Marie Curie, who's just like invented radium, and she's like, yeah, like it's so good, and like rubs it against her face. And they're like, oh, that's not gonna have any lasting consequence. She's like, no, it even tastes delicious, and licks it. And we're all like, oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I saw a Disney production like that where it was like explaining about the atom, and they got an actual scientist who may or may not have had ties to Nazi Germany. And as he's explaining about radioactivity, he picks up a rock and he goes like, for example, this metal, uranium, and he's like holding it in his bare hand.
Oh my god, it's so wild to see like things like that. Like I think I saw something a little while ago that's like, oh, like this thing is made with like lead, and like this is so safe, this thing that is made of lead, and I'm like, oh no.
No.
Oh no.
Lead paint.
Yeah, like all the lead and everything.
Okay, let's get started. It's been like 5 minutes and we've already gone on a tangent.
You have to start your game. Are you gonna share the screen with me?
Yes. Okay. Now that I know how to do this without minimizing fucking Okay, let me know when you can see.
I can see.
Yay.
Here. Yes, I can hear. I can hear game. I can see game.
Good. Let me just...
It's ace attorney time, baby.
Asexual attorney. Absolutely.
Asexual attorney. And his aromantic boyfriend.
Uh-huh. Remember
and
when
Maya.
And Maya. Remember when he kept saying he was dead?
Remember that. Remember that.
This court sees no... shit! This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts.
I don't know who this is.
Me! I swear it wasn't me!
The evidence and testimony we have seen and heard are conclusive. The victim was alone at his table when he drank from that poisoned cup of coffee. God damn it!
No! You're wrong! I know what I saw. I saw... I saw someone else there! A man! He's the real killer!
Oh my god,
that man with the spiky hair!
It's Godot! Only he would spike tea! That coffee-loving bastard!
Why won't anyone believe me?
Oh, good.
Well, I'd say that pretty much wraps this case up, wouldn't you? Mr. Right?
This court finds the defendant guilty. This court is adjourned.
I momentarily forgot what voice I give Winston Payne.
Oop.
Objection!
You just take the name and you apply it to your voice.
Oh, okay. So you say I gotta hit myself in the balls a couple of times?
Yeah. Right here. Right on camera for us.
Okay.
No, please don't.
I have hit myself on stream before as part of a joke.
Please don't hit yourself on stream.
It was during the big top one, the circus case in Justice for All, when Phoenix tells a joke and he goes, "Do you know why I, Poenix Wright, am a great lawyer? Because I'm right all the time!" And then I like hit my chair to do like a rim shot, except the final bit of the rim shot was just me punching myself in the face.
Oh.
I'll show it to you later.
Great.
Let me adjust the camera a bit more. Okay, that's better. Anyway, January 6th, 10:03 a.m., Wright and Co. law offices.
The start of the new year always makes me feel like I can take on the whole world.
I bet it does, Maya.
So, I've decided that our resolutions should be... Buddy, take on the world!
Maya, you're fired. How dare you talk like that guy?
You can't fire me! You don't even pay me!
I pay you in hamburgers.
I can buy my own hamburgers!
With what money? You just said I don't pay you.
Distressed Maya noises.
There is a running joke with Mas de Mas where every time he said Zvari, I would make it higher and louder. And I would
No, please.
and I would roll
My
the R's
ear.
for longer.
No, my ears.
Obviously, we don't have to do it now. He's been executed for his crimes.
Also, I know the Discord, once I get too high and too loud, will just stop picking up my audio.
Yeah, it does do that.
It does do that.
Also, we spent the entire episode referring to him as Mask Star Emoji de Mask.
No.
Because that's what they do. Phoenix is like Mask de Mask, and Maya's like no, and then in the text they put the star emoji in.
Mask. Yep. What do you think?
Sure, whatever, Maya. But I think maybe you had more than enough mistletoe cake. That sounds awful.
What is mistletoe cake? That does not sound good.
Does it have mistletoe in it?
I thought mistletoe was poisonous.
Would explain why Maya is the way she is.
I'm gonna Google that right now as we're here. Like, is mistletoe poisonous? Never! You've got to eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition. Like watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game.
Okay, let's play the Digimon TCG. I'll win.
Hey, pal!
Detective Gumshoe, how the fuck did you get in here?
New Year, detective. Mistletoe is poisonous.
Oh, good. Maya's gonna die.
Likewise. Now listen up, right? I wanna...
Here's to another fruitful year of lawyer-police cooperation.
Yeah.
Anyway, stream, ACAB.
Yes. Oh, Kathleen wants Japanese Chrysler cake. That sounds great.
Merry Chrysler.
Merry Crisis.
All right, pal, you got some explaining to do.
You got a holiday present for me, detective.
God damn it, Maya, I'm trying to yell at you.
You can see her doing the point left, point right emojis.
Yep.
What? Well, Here, have this. It's really nothing much, but
I hope he gives her his gun like he tried to do to Pearl.
Please stop giving young women your gun, Gumshoe.
Gunshoe.
Gumshoe.
Hey,
That's
Jay.
where you go to get your guns.
That is your guns and your shoes. Hold on. I'm gonna shout out my bro.
Yeah, go for it.
Everyone, go follow Jay. He's streaming Fork Knife.
Fork knife.
Love Fork Knife. Here, child, gun.
Your child have a gun. Yay! Thanks.
I hope it's
What
a
is
gun.
it? What is the gift?
Oh, it doesn't say.
Look, pal, we need to talk. Have a seat. It's been forever since I've done this voice. Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yeah,
What
see?
about Pearly? You haven't forgotten her present, have you?
I
Now
already
Maya's just
gave her a
being-
gun.
Sorry, what did you say?
I said, oh, now Maya's just being greedy.
Yep.
Like also
as
every
usual.
Asian child with New Year's money.
Yeah. Hong Bao Na Light. Anyway. Here, it's dangerous out there. Take this gun. It's America. It's fine. It's not America. It's Japan to California.
Eat your hamburgers, Apollo.
Oh, friggin' Apollo and his cords of steel.
Someday we'll get there.
Is it on PC?
I feel like it has to be at this point. I don't know.
Also, aren't there like 3 other games between this and Apollo?
No?
Oh, really? Not.
It's
what?
Trials and Tribulation and then Apollo Justice.
Oh, what about Miles
Unless
Edgeworth
you count
Investigations?
Investigation.
Yeah.
Unless you count Investigations, then there's one game.
Oh, okay. Investigations is the one with Edgeworth, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's a whole different kettle of fish than these games.
Yeah, I watched the scene where he gets assaulted by the Blue Badger in the haunted hotel.
Oh my god, that one is so funny. Anyway, no tangents. Come on.
Cynics
jump
find
in.
it scary. Anyway.
No, I mean, yes, I mean, bitch, what the fuck?
Guess I'm busted. How did you like my first practical joke of the year?
He just shoots her.
with the gun that he just handed to her?
Yeah, takes it
She's
back.
got the
Bang.
gun. She's in control of the situation here.
Oh no. Eat your hamburger that looks like rice, Apollo. Jelly donuts, my favorite.
Very funny, pal. Now let's see how funny you think it is when I show you this, see?
Oh, what is it? A magazine?
Hey, I want to see. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict? Defense attorney Wright trounced.
Trounced.
That's a strong word. Trounced. There, for you.
Thank you. And before Maya trips
You're
on a
welcome.
banana and a murder happens, yeah. What was it you, Maya? Did you poison this guy? I mean,
Yeah.
you're 3 for
She
3.
was cosplaying as Nick and poisoned the dude with what she thought was sour sugar. She thought it was going to be a prank. She thought she was going to put sour sugar in there, but it was poison. It was cyanide.
Oh. Isn't that what happened with Regina Berry? She thought it was gonna be a prank and then a guy died?
Yeah. Anyway.
Trounced? What the fuck? Let me see that! The defense attorney gave an almost childishly amateur performance yesterday. What the fuck is this?
It's a report, pal, about you.
This. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case.
Kathleen, also known as Maya Melissa, says, I did no such thing. God damn it.
Maya would never commit a murder, even on accident. That's the whole point of these games, is that Maya would never commit a murder, even on accident. That's the one thing you can take away from the Ace Attorney games, is that Maya is always innocent.
I can't tell if you're being facetious or not because I'm vaguely aware of what happens in the final episode. But let's not talk
Anyway.
about that.
Well, and don't tell me you don't remember anything about it, see?
But I don't remember anything about it, and I don't drink anymore. When was that issue from, anyway?
December of last year, which I guess makes it last month?
It is so weird
A
watching
whole
this
month
stream.
has passed since this happened.
Yep.
Which makes it old news, you mean? Right? Right? It's old news? It's over?
But I wasn't involved in a poisoning case in December. Excuse me.
So what do you think this is all about, Nick?
It's so weird watching this stream when you play these games because of that damn character. Which damn character?
Maya.
Oh. Oh! because of
Kathleen is talking about Maya in the games because they share a name.
Cool. What that means is I should talk as much shit about Maya as possible and you'll never know who I'm talking about.
I love Maya. She's my favorite character and my favorite person, and she's never done anything wrong in her entire life.
God damn it.
I know this and I love her.
I'm gonna kill my internet. Oh no, what did the internet do?
If it wasn't you, pal, then that leaves only one possibility. You were cloned!
No way. You don't mean
A
a phony phoenix?
Nisamano!
Because
A phony Nick. Nope, that isn't as funny as phony Phoenix.
yeah, a phonix.
A phonics.
Phoenix, right?
Come along with Reader Rabbit. Was that a thing in New Zealand?
No, I have no idea what you just said.
They were children's computer games that were supposed to help you like improve like your phonetic ability. So they were like little computer games where a little rabbit would help teach you how to read.
Oh. No, I played Math Blaster.
Oh,
Yeah, remember that thing?
no.
Oh. Damn it, Maya. What did I do? The game, not you. Oh. It keeps buffering. Lame. But yeah, for those of you who didn't know, that line, a phony Phoenix, in the anime, Phoenix yells it. And that was how I learned that Phoenix right in the anime is voiced by Eren Yeager in Japanese. Because it sounds like Eren yelling about killing titans.
His special skill, that voice actor's special skill is scream.
Yep. And also just being like super intense, like, Oi, Mikasa.
Nick's right. Oh, Nick's right.
Yes,
Oh,
perfect.
Nick's right.
Amazing. Jay had Carmen Sandiego. I didn't.
I also didn't play San Diego games.
Yeah.
What did I play as a kid?
All I know about her is that she's a bisexual icon,
She is.
just from her design.
Mm-hmm.
This must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess he's starting off the year with one too. A magazine from December 5th says I was trounced and my client was found guilty. So, what are you gonna do about it, pal? What do you mean, what am I gonna do about it?
It's your that the judge found the defendant guilty in this case.
Maya, you and I spent December 5th together. What the hell are you talking about?
I don't remember that. I am not associated with any criminals.
Except
I
for
don't even know this man.
no more hamburgers for you.
You were already gonna cut off my supply anyways.
My fault? How do you figure that?
Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe only sort of.
If I was that famous, people would know by now
Sort
it's
of
pronounced
super famous.
Phoenix.
You're a micro niche internet celebrity.
Follow me on TikTok.
Yeah, exactly. You're TikTok famous.
Nick Talk.
You can't see the face I'm making right now, but it's real exasperated.
Good. Well, it's your fault, Nick. Gun. I used to play the PC games that were 90s, 2000s, and they were lots of fun. The Carmen Sandiego games?
Like old Nancy Drew games.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The first time I ever heard of Nancy Drew was when they made a joke about her in Inspector Gadget 2, and that's about it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Remember Inspector Gadget 2? That movie was bad.
I remember the live-action Inspector Gadget movies. I remember seeing, like, the ads for them, but I don't think I ever saw them.
The first one was good. The second one had different actors. And,
Great.
yeah. And in the first one, Dr. Claw had a face and a voice. And then the second one, even though we saw him in the first movie, they went back to the cartoon version where he always had a hat on. And he starts going like, Gadget! Rah!
They recast him, too, and they just didn't want to bother with the face again. Yeah, Okay, yeah. Kathleen was talking about the Carmen Sandiego games.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. In the first one, I think he was Rupert Everett.
Okay.
Yeah, see what happens when you hotshots start getting too full of yourselves?
I didn't do anything wrong! At least, not that I can remember. Did I get amnesia again?
No more amnesia. No more amnesia. No more faking our deaths. No more secret, hidden backroom murder schemes. No more.
Which one's that from?
I don't even remember.
That sounds like the Apollo Justice first case.
I was also thinking, I think specifically I was thinking of like Justice for All, where like there's like the prayer room and then like the extra space behind, like, yeah.
Oh, that, yes.
Yeah.
Also, hey Luna, amnesia. Yeah, that one.
Amnesia. Amnesia.
Yeah. I never saw Inspector
Yeah.
Gadget 2, and I'm glad I didn't. Yeah, they build a hot female version of Gadget for him to fuck at the end of the movie.
like, wasn't that established in like the comics or the cartoons or something that she's a better version of him?
Yeah, G2. I never saw that Gadget cartoon. I saw Gadget and the Gadgetinis because that was on every morning.
I never even knew that was a thing.
Penny built 2 chibi twin gadgets.
Of course, because eventually we have to build small babies.
Uh-huh. They're like little kids, but they have his big sideburns. Gadget and the Gadgetinis, yeah. Or as people at school would call them, Gadget and the Gadget Penis, because saying the word penis is god-tier comedy, Misha!
No! No, it's not. Leave it behind.
They also replaced Gadget with the F slur, but I didn't want to say it.
Anyways, moving on.
You better make this
video games.
There was a Gadget in the Gadgetinis video game, actually. Anyway, you better make this right, pal. Now! And that means taking the case back to court. Got it?
Sounds like we've got our first case of the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto. Spotty!
I don't know. The judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. It's not going to be easy to get it overturned.
I guess that New Year's resolution is gonna have to wait until next year.
Oof. I have found I know so little about Inspector Gadget lore now. Don't worry, you probably still know more than me.
It's like when your New Year's resolution fails on like the first day back to work of the new year, and you're like, well, better luck next year.
Yep. You're taking the case. You're taking the case, right? Good. I'm gonna head over to the courthouse then. See? After that, I'll go back to the precinct. Drop by if you need something, okay, pal? Missile's still there. I guess people are starting to know the name Pahoenix Wright. If a client entrusted a case to me based on my reputation, I guess I am kind of responsible. But why would someone want to impersonate me? What sort of a guy would do that? I bet he's Spanish for some reason.
For some reason.
Yeah. It's like how in anime dubs they give random people like Brooklyn accents or Australian accents. Remember Jace from Dragon Ball? He was an alien, but he had an Australian accent for some reason.
They had to sound like us somehow. So, our first move.
I guess we go down to the detention center and talk.
Wait a second, Nick. This person's behind bars because of you. Whoever it is isn't going to be jumping at the chance to meet you, right?
Hey, let's get
They hate
one.
your guts.
Huh? Oh yeah.
They hate your guts.
Hey, listen up. Let's get one thing straight. It wasn't me. It was a fake me that did this.
And what if he looks exactly like you? You're phony, Zinioff, I mean.
I hope not. What kind of name for an evil double is Zinioff, anyway?
It's Phoenix backwards. Ah, Nick! I've got it!
If you're going to say right backwards as well, don't bother. And if you're also going to ask whether I've got a twin brother, the answer is no.
Did you notice Gumshoe was acting weirder than usual, or was it just me?
Yeah, his voice sounded like he hadn't spoken in a while. What do you mean?
Yeah, like he had like it was almost like he'd had some kind of virus that like destroys your throat or something.
Yeah, the what's it called? The Sharnavirus? Sharonavirus?
Oh, I was thinking like the crown sickness. I don't know, the plague.
What do you?
The Cuconic plague.
The Cuconic plague?
Yeah, that.
The gray unaliving? What do you mean? The Spanish Inquisition?
I mean, he was really worked up.
Nobody expects the Phoenix Wright.
A guy who's just found out that he's gonna be a dad or something.
Oh my god, Gumshoe and Edgeworth are expecting? Which one of them is pregnant?
Don't tell Phoenix, that will break his heart.
Yeah, he'll start pretending Edgeworth is dead again.
Kelly, that's so sweet.
Aw.
You. The clack death.
The clack death.
The clack. Schlack.
The
Schlack.
chalk death.
I almost read it as chalk.
The chalk death. Have you ever played Vampire? Like Vampire with a Y?
I have, like, I am familiar with Vampire, but I have never played it.
So it turns out the weird Spanish flu vampirism strain that exists, came into existence because it originated in this woman who was essentially such a Karen that her Karenness created her own strain of vampirism.
Wow.
Like, you talk to her and she's just like the worst person. And
which strain is that?
the Skull, I think they're called.
Okay.
Yeah, so what they think is the Spanish flu is actually that.
Wild.
Yeah.
Isn't Edward from Twilight a vampire because of the Spanish flu?
Is he?
Didn't he have? Yes, he had that, and he almost died from it. And then his vampire dad saved him from the Spanish flu by making him a vampire. That's definitely the canon of Twilight. I'm a Twilight expert, trust me.
I can't believe Edward Cullen became a Karen for a bit.
Yeah, he's that. So obviously that means Edward Cullen is that kind of vampire from, like, Vampire.
He's a Skull, which means he's gonna
Yeah.
lose his mind and revert to cannibalism.
There's a joke in there somewhere, but I don't know what it is yet.
Okay. Well, that sounds like a game I need to look into. If it wasn't Dark Souls, if it wasn't a Dark Souls clone, I would have finished it. Anyway. Yeah, I guess he was acting kind of strange.
Maybe he realized he's got strong feelings for you, Nick.
God damn it, how many boyfriends is Nick gonna obtain?
Phoenix Wright is polyamorous. Leave him alone.
Considering how we
Just let him
interact...
have. He's got 2 hands.
Jesus Christ, Misha.
He's got 2 hands.
Oh, but when I make the dirty jokes, it's not okay, and you want to hang out.
I was talking about holding hands.
I don't
Oh,
believe
right.
you.
That's a lewd to people like you. Hand holding is disgusting for you.
Premarital hand-holding? Disgusting.
Sorry, I'm a premarital hand holding slut.
I can't believe this. I bet you look people in the eyes when you talk to them, too.
I do sometimes.
Whore!
I just live in life on the edge. I love to make eye contact with people I'm intimate with.
How dare you? This is how the coronavirus started.
I can't believe you are shaming me for my romantic habits on Twitch like this in front of your friends.
In 4K.
You
not in 4K.
invited me here only to roast me because I like to hold hands with people.
Yeah.
And you know what? Sometimes I give them little kisses on their cheeks too, and it's not romantic.
Oh! Vile.
Well, if he wasn't nervous because of you,
Love you, Misha. Mwah.
I love you. Mwah.
Then maybe... Oh, it's me. Oops. Then maybe it's because of our new guilty client. Okay. So to the detention center, then.
I guess that's our best bet.
Yep. But first, hey, Maya, look at my attorney's badge.
So you've still got that badge, I see.
Huh? Well, I'm a lawyer, aren't I?
Not for long. Yeah, but I guess I just didn't think you'd keep on being one for this long.
Rude.
I thought you would have lost your job by now.
No, that's
You
next.
have to
next game.
admit, you've had some close brushes with death because of your job.
So have you. Weren't you kidnapped last time?
But that wasn't because of my... Okay. Yeah.
I fail to see how being a lawyer is more dangerous than channeling dead people.
He said it. He
Yep.
said it.
Anyway. I love how the criminal affairs department is in static as though we haven't been there before.
Not this time, we haven't.
Huh.